Hello, friends. Welcome to So Spicey Podcast. Introducing your hosts,
Austin.
and Stetson. And this is a show where we talk about stuff
Stuff.
we want to talk about, or stuff you want to talk about. Leave suggestions in the comments below. Anyways, what do we have today?
We got chivalry and morality.
Chivalry and morality.
Yes.
All right.
So, the first time I heard about this was in middle school.
Oh,
The
Miss
idea
Bittner's
of
class?
knighthood.
Miss Bittner's class, right?
I don't think I had her.
No, we were in the same humanities class.
Then yes, in Miss Fitner's class. Shoot.
Yeah, I gotta remember these
That was
things.
7th grade?
Yeah, 7th grade, man.
Wow. Okay, so chivalry emphasized bravery, military skill, generosity and victory, piety, whatever that means.
Piety.
Piety. What's piety?
Piety is like holiness, or sort of like religious, sort of kind of. I would say holiness is a better word.
Okay, and courtesy to women. And when I heard these qualities, I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's something I'd like to pursue. But I didn't really do anything about it. But I just really thought, oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Medieval times are pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. No one had to shave. You know, cleanliness was non-existent. So it's kind of like accept you for who you are, right? It's like
True.
It's like when females wear the sweatpants and the grossness, and they're like, no matter what I look like, you love me, right? And that's true. You do.
Yeah.
That's true chivalry. But that was like a common thing, right? Back then.
That's true. That's true. Guess what? 1 viewer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, back to professionalism. Yeah. So like Fable. Favorite game.
Why is that?
We got magic.
Got magic.
And we got bow and arrows.
We got bow and arrows.
Two of my favorite things. You?
My thoughts on Fable?
Yeah.
Well, I had a character, but I never played really the Fable game. I actually watched someone play for me. And
okay.
That was pretty
You
cool.
hired somebody?
I didn't hire anyone. They loved the game so much that they wanted me to play it. And to be honest, I was terrified to play it because there were scary things, and at that time, I couldn't handle the scary games.
Really?
I thought it was a little spooky. Oh well, it was this kid named Austin. Yeah, he
really?
Yeah, he did an entire playthrough for me.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
That's crazy.
The first Fable.
Yeah.
For the original, the OG Xbox.
Do you remember what kind of skills he had?
No.
Was he like a warrior?
Yeah, he wore heavy armor. Did a little bit of magic. Made a lot of money in the arena.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Had a big hammer, I think. Yeah.
Cool.
But
speaking of like scary video games.
Okay.
When I was little, I thought Kingdom Hearts was a scary video game because I saw the commercial.
I can see that.
And it was like very dark, that commercial. I was like, oh man, that seems really interesting, but also scary at the same time. I would never play that. And then it wasn't until years later that I was like, oh my God, this is my second favorite game.
Second favorite game.
Fable
Fable.
first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I was always like that with like more so like single whereas a game where you didn't have like friends like NPCs to help you. I hated doing things by myself. So I never finished Republic Commando, um, or never finished Halo the first series by myself. The Combat Evolved. I never finished it. It's like as soon as my friends were gone, I just turned it off. I said, nope, I can't do this. Can't do it. Nope.
That's funny.
It is kind of sad, but it's how it was. And then this excellent game, Mass Effect, came out.
Oh.
Where your friends never leave you. Never. Even in death, they're still there. But, you know, took some time to grow up a little bit. Grow up a little bit, not be so scared.
That's for sure.
That's for trues.
So have you played... Oh, shoot, what's that game called? Slenderman?
Slenderman. I played that. I did play that. How was it?
I never won. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I played Slenderman, and then I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and they had like variations of the Slenderman, like somebody modified the game. And there was one where it was SpongeBob, and oh my god, that version of Slenderman was so much scarier than the original version of Slenderman. It was not funny. It was a scary SpongeBob, man.
Really?
It didn't like stop when it found you like Slenderman does. You know, you like it's like just standing there and it doesn't come any closer. Yeah. Like that, like until hello. Are we doing the infinite screen thing again?
We are.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Okay. But anyways, we had it's just like the SpongeBob character keeps chasing you, doesn't stop, and it's like running away is almost like useless.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The only mod that I saw was... Sorry, we're going into infinity right now. There we go. Was this it?
Yeah.
Which one? This guy?
I think Slendy Pants. It was Slendy Pants.
Oh my God.
There, yeah, there's
crazy.
An image right there.
Oh gosh, with burgers, Krabby Patties.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a terrible game. Why did it ever come out? I don't know. People are just messed up, and things people do just really ruffles my jimmies. Doing that to classic character. Enjoyed so much.
We have some comments.
Cool. Live chat feed, man.
We have Sproinga. I like the solo games.
Yeah. It's
free range and exploring.
The black chicken. Sweet.
Oh, you can still see my screen?
I can still see your screen.
Oh, I thought I clicked on your name.
Maybe.
I gotta click this then. There we go. All right, we're back.
Yeah, you're in charge of the comments there.
Yeah, it's hard because it's on another screen.
True.
Maybe I'll just minimize it. So, on our previous attempt to create a podcast,
I think I know where this is going.
Some discussion on Star Wars.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
Well, it depends. We had a couple of Star Wars things. We had Rogue One, and we had Episode 7. I mean, which one do you want to talk about first? Which stuff do you want to talk about first?
Rogue One.
Rogue One? Okay. Excellent movie. Star Wars movie, done right. Don't know who directed it. I thought it was fan-freaking-tastic. But
I think Martin Scorsese.
Yeah?
No. Okay.
No.
I have the pop-up chart.
Pop-up chart. A pop-up chart.
I agree. It was an epic movie, and I saw it twice.
Who said that?
One with Black Chicken, and one with my dad.
Oh,
We're getting there, Black Chicken. We're getting there.
Yeah.
So
We're
I
getting
mentioned this before we started.
Yeah, what is that?
What's up with that?
Yeah, what is that?
As our viewer Jake the Black Chicken commented yesterday, after the hard drive room, they're going through the vent. Why is it there? What
Why is it
purpose
there?
does it serve?
That's a very good question. It's a test. I think it's a test. It must be a metaphor, is what I'm thinking. A test of will and courage and speed and dexterity. I mean, you look at that. I'm not going to go through that. If I was in the movie, I'd be like, fuck this. I'm going. You know what? See you later. Good luck with your rebellion. There's no way I'm going through that. I'll climb up this high tower, but there's no way I'm going through a vent.
Man, it reminds me of like either like Gauntlet Legends, or you played Oblivion.
No.
You didn't play Oblivion. Just like it's like this free world, and
well, I know of Oblivion. Like wait, Elder Scrolls Oblivion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you have to get past these, like either the arrows that shoot or like the mace ball. You're like, fuck.
But you can dodge those. Those are more easily dodgeable than a vent that goes whoosh. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. It's a fast vent.
Yeah, it is a very fast vent. It is a very small hole. I think
That's
for
true.
the movie they slowed it down when she was going through it. I think she cheated.
They had to do it in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Like, but the actual speed.
They cheated. Well, Black Chicken.
Something like that.
I don't know the purpose of the vent, but all I'm saying is she had the cojones to get through that vent, where most people probably would have said, fuck that. I'm out of here.
That's funny. Let's see. Episode.
It was. I mean, just one last comment. I'll say this. I mean, it was a good. Yeah. Overall good movie. I will be honest. Starting out, I thought I was a little. I was a little skeptical at the beginning, just from episode 7. I was a little worried, but it proved me wrong.
I see.
Yes, but let's use that as a segue.
Little segue. For me, episode 7, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. We got some comments. What do you think about old school traps?
Old school traps, like a Tom and Jerry style traps, or Wile E. Coyote old school traps,
like National Treasure kind of stuff.
National Treasure kind of stuff. If National Treasure was a good movie, I would probably remember more of the traps that were in it, but I cannot for the life of me remember any of the traps in that movie. I just remember they had the Declaration of Independence, and they put they put it in the oven.
They put what in the oven?
They put the Declaration of Independence in the oven.
They did?
They did. There's some secret code.
That's
they
crazy.
had to I forgot what they put on there. I think it was like lemon juice on the back of it, and it showed like some codes or something. But
see. I don't remember that movie at all. I watched it once.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and it's not even saying I don't have anything against Nicolas Cage. A lot of people say like he's a terrible actor, but I think he does just a fine job. He's not like great, but he's an actor. So
he's
like
an
my
actor.
opinion in not remembering the movie isn't entirely his fault. It just wasn't that great of a movie.
True. He says, haha, the old school stone doors and turnstiles. stone doors.
Like,
Pull a lever and this giant door opens 1,000 years old. Kind of like Indiana Jones.
oh, okay. So like,
Like,
what do I think of like its feasibility
It's
and like
kind of like. Oh, go ahead.
and like, do I think it would be able to like work after 1,000 years? Is that kind of the question?
I guess. I guess that's where he's going. Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends. No.
I
Well,
feel like
maybe
it's. Go ahead.
maybe we can just give it the benefit of the doubt. Good engineers back then, like really super smarts type of engineers, and they're like, this is the material that will last for 1,000 years. It'll be able to keep its structural integrity for 1,000 years, but beyond that, all I can assume is that some ropes would probably snap after 1,000 years of just sitting there.
He says, sure, however you want to take it. I feel like it's kind of like the Star Trek doors, but how did they have that technology?
It's the future, man. It's the future.
And the past. And the...
I mean, so like, what do you mean? What do you mean Star Trek doors? Like the ones that just open and close? Or are you talking about like teleportation?
Yeah, I just mean the doors that open and close.
Well, we have that like in grocery stores. Just whoosh,
I mean,
whoosh.
like for the movie purpose, like historical places and like hidden treasure.
So like when they go to like really old places and they just open by themselves?
Yeah, with the book lever.
Well, you know, ropes and pulleys, man. Ropes and pulleys.
You seen Cabin in the Woods?
I've seen one part of Cabin in the Woods, and that
I'm not sure if it's
actually,
in that movie.
I lied.
Go ahead.
I saw two parts of that movie. One where Chris Evans drives straight into a wall, and then two, the very end, where like they go into the facility and like all the creatures are loose.
Oh yeah. So how did you miss all other 108 parts?
Because I didn't actually watch the movie. I just heard it in conversation with some of my friends, and it was just like, oh yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Just like, did I say Chris Evans before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant
Is that a classmate?
No, Chris Evans is the Captain America. Yeah,
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth is
Thor.
the Thor guy. Yeah, I just heard like, oh yeah, Thor drew a motorcycle into a wall. What a dummy! And I was like, I have to watch this. And then same with the ending. It's like it was actually like some sacrifice to a god, and I was like, I have to watch this because I nerd out over that.
You didn't decide to watch the whole thing though.
Nah. Can't be bothered with that.
I'm thinking of a video game.
Thinking of
What video game am I thinking of?
Mass Effect.
No. The problem is, I forgot the name of it.
Okay. Do you want to describe it to me? Oh, we could play like. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Wait.
It actually relates
to.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I told you about it.
Okay.
But it's based off stereotypical horror movies.
Okay.
Kind of like Cabin in the Woods, where it's
Walking
like
Dead.
a satire, kind of. But it's like choice based.
Walking Dead.
So every, I feel like it's like that game. Is that a choice based?
The Wolf Among Us.
I don't know what it's called, but Ellen Page is in it.
Ellen Page. Who's Ellen Page?
Yeah. Oh wait, it's not Ellen Page. It's some other. Oh, it's Hayden Panettiere from Heroes. They turned her into a CGI video game.
Lollipop, or the video game with the cheerleader, and she does the zombies. The chainsaw, the zombies.
I don't think
or
so.
Lollipop Chainsaw? No, not it.
Give me 2 seconds.
Gonna do some research. Click clack.
Well, anyways, it's a very good video game.
And you can't remember the title of it? I'm not convinced.
Okay, it's called Until Dawn.
Oh.
So every choice you make alters
Yeah.
the future events.
Okay. That's.
You can have all characters die, or
I do know which one you're talking about. It's like. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
here it is. Just some photos of it. But let me see.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's all right. She's all right.
Oh,
Not.
okay.
Not. Yeah. She's all right.
So, if she's all right, what's your 10?
My girlfriend.
Oh,
Yep.
good choice.
Yep.
She's actually secretly watching. She has an account, and it's like her viewer counts as -1. What's that even mean?
Nothing. No.
All right, I'll go easy this time.
You go easy this time.
I'm thinking of a game with a lot of glitches.
Mass Effect.
You can space battle
Oh.
and go outside the map,
Star Wars.
and then you fall off.
Battlefront.
2?
Oh yes, Space Battles was in the first one. Not the
And
Battlefront.
you just fall for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes,
Forever.
and then you die.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Battlefront that just came out. Like what was it, last year? The year before that? Which is what, 2016? Whatever. Not that crap. Not that crappy video game. We're talking about the original Battlefronts, you know, with the good video game.
True.
But the physics on that game were so great. So great. You could jump
You should
out of
write a
your
letter.
flying ship, you know, you'll be flying, you jump out. Like you fall through the cockpit. Loved it. It's greatest.
I liked Hoth battles,
Yeah.
and then you jump on top of the fighter, and then it
Yep.
goes, and then you could just fly on top of it. You just stand on it.
Yes.
Does good shit.
Good shit right there. You good sniping
Good shit.
position, you know.
Mhm.
Not cheating. You could put the infinite ammo cheat.
Health.
Yeah.
Health. Oh, all right, you go.
I go. Well, we didn't finish. Well, if you wanted to continue the Star Wars topic, we can.
Okay.
We can go into the episode 7 catastrophe.
Okay. So I thought it was a very good movie,
Okay.
and once it was over, I was like, "That was it? There's not more to it." I thought it felt like half a movie to me for some reason.
Okay. But yeah. So I've got some things with that movie that just didn't sit well in my tummy, my tum.
Didn't digest well, huh?
Yeah. My first issue is, where the hell did the First Order come from? I just don't understand. There is no like explanation for how they, well, maybe a splinter group of the Empire, but they didn't specifically say, like, did they? I'm pretty sure they didn't. Like, this is
I don't know.
like a splinter group of the Empire that's left. And even then, why didn't the Alliance stop them? The New Republic, right? I think that's what they're calling themselves. So it's basically Republic, Empire, New Republic, and somehow the First Order went underneath the New Republic like radar and built a massive army, a planet-sized weapon without the New Republic knowing. Like, what? Like, how does that happen?
They're good.
They're good. I'm not biting. Not
Let
biting.
me just say this. They went to Empire School.
They
They
went to
got their
Empire.
master's and PhD in universal warfare, and they're just so knowledgeable about the galaxy
That they can just like hide a planet-sized weapon.
yes, they just. We have a comment. Lots of space in space.
But I mean, information like that would be very difficult to keep on the low. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yes.
and there'd be so much comm traffic in like a certain area. It's like there's no alarms to like that sector of space. It's like, oh wow, there's a lot of like bad guys traveling to this part of space. You know, look at the
Yeah.
news feed on this, you know, part of space.
You know, I think they're on different. They'd have to have like different types of communication. I guess it's like radio, but they'd
Yeah,
have like
but I
where
mean,
they wouldn't.
you figured like that would be one of the main priorities of the New Republic is to make sure they like get a lock on any kind of faction of the Empire that's still left, right? I
Yeah.
mean, they basically took over the galaxy, right? And it's like now they have a whole much like more resources at their disposal, I guess. Can only assume.
I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. I can pick it apart even more. But anyways, second thing I had an issue with is just like Rey being a total prodigy with the Force. Like no training, no explaining how to do whatever, and she masters like mind control. She masters like labor lightsaber dueling. You know, she beat the fuck out of Kylo Ren, who's been training with the Force for what? A long ass time.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And then just because we're on the topic of Rey, what was with that last scene where she just stands there? You know, she just stands there with her hand.
Say that again.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, she just stands there with the lightsaber extended for like a minute, and Luke's just like, "What? What do you want?" Yeah, that's my lightsaber. What?
It's a dramatic thing.
Hardly. It made me feel nothing. It's just like, oh, thanks for my lightsaber. What do you want?
Empty.
Like, there's no like even if Luke said, "What do you want?" I would have been happier with the end of that film because it leaves some sort of like dialogue to continue. But instead, they just leave it at like them looking stupidly at each other.
Are they supposed to be related?
I doubt it.
Oh.
That
So
would
who
be
is
too
this
easy.
chick? And who is this chick?
Exactly. I don't know, man. But I'm sure that's something that's going to be revealed throughout the story, and I'm okay with that. I'll watch the movies. I just, you know, no.
More episodes? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah,
With her? You think?
yeah. I hope she turns to the dark side. I really hope so. Like, if they're gonna keep that she's really good with the Force, I really hope she turns to the dark side. That's my hope for her. I will love the series if she turns it to the dark side. But you know,
That's sexist, man.
what do you mean?
Just kidding.
Ah,
I'm just joking.
no, then she'd be even more
Saying
powerful.
girls are evil?
No, I'm saying women are
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. That's funny.
But still, some like maybe I would accept the whole beating Kylo Ren and being like a master of the Force, I guess, if she had some sort of training prior. Like I'd be okay, you know, maybe there's like a whole montage they just didn't throw in of her like training and stuff. But
Yeah. Okay. We have a comment. Theory.
Could
be Obi-Wan's kid.
Was Obi-Wan like super attuned to the Force when he first began? Like, training? Is that a thing in his family?
Are you saying? Oh, okay.
You know?
It's genetic. Is that what you're saying? It should
Yeah,
be
is it
genetic,
genetic?
or is it learned? Did Luke?
Luke? Well, Luke had to be trained. And he didn't
Everyone pretty
fight the
much has to be
main
trained.
bad guy until the 5th movie. And he still wasn't ready. And he was a
I
Skywalker.
see.
So if they're going to go with the whole genetic thing, again, I'll have to come back to this movie after I watch the rest of them. And I hopefully will like it or understand a little bit more. But like, I felt like there's that lack of character development in the movie. It was just like, here's a character like her because you're supposed to. She's the main character, and then you get. I can understand the most. I can empathize with, I guess, or understand. Lack of a better word, understand is Finn, because it's like, oh, he's supposed to do one thing, but he turns against his whatever masters and does his thing. I can get on board with that. And I think they said, what was he, clone?
I don't know.
Yeah, was Finn clone? I don't know. But then if he was cloned, then they didn't really need a whole lot of backstory with him because he's a clone. Not a lot of backstory with that.
Is Finn the black dude?
Yeah, Finn is the black dude. Finn is the black dude.
Just to clarify, it's been a while. One more comment. She trained with a stick for 18 years, right?
That's great, because you train with a stick, you're a master with a lightsaber, right? And the Force, right?
Yeah. It's the same thing. Just more deadly. Same concepts. You learn to be one with the Force. I'm one with the Force.
How do we know she trained with a stick? It could just be a tool. Like, how do you know? We don't know her combat prowess. I feel like I'm getting kind of salty here. Let's.
It's okay. We need some flavor.
Okay. We need some spicy.
Yeah.
You are so spicy. Yes, this movie makes me spicy. But I think they just needed to flesh her out a little bit more. That's all. That's what I'm really trying to say here. She just needed to be fleshed out a little more.
I see. Gotta be some crossover. Black chicken.
What do you mean?
I said with? No response.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let him or her comment on that.
Most
and
likely
then, okay. Well, we don't know.
Okay, you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, right. But you see, or it doesn't work, because if you can dodge a wrench, that's a lot more dangerous than dodging a ball. So it's like almost saying, if you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a wrench, right? Because it's a stick that isn't probably going to kill you, and then it goes to a lightsaber, which definitely can kill you.
Oh.
Or do some pretty serious damage with one hit. Unless you throw it at him and it's not on and it just hits him with the hilt, that might not kill you or do serious damage. But I think also with the whole character development stuff is Poe. He comes in, it's you're supposed to like him. They show him at the beginning, it's okay, he's carrying this thing, and then he shows up just again, and he's a rebel fighter. That's all I got from his character development in the story. But it's you're supposed to like him because you're supposed to like him. It's we showed you this character you're supposed to like, so here, like him. It's why do I like him?
I see.
Just a little lacking in character development. That's all. And then
Go ahead.
One more thing that I didn't quite understand with the whole New Republic was their fleet size. or what they considered to be their fleet. It was basically like 3 squadrons of X-Wing fighters was the new Republic's fleet. Like,
So 3 guys, 3 people,
3 squads. So
3 squads.
yeah. I'm like, if they're gonna go fight, like, and they could make the argument that's not the full power of their fleet, but if they're gonna go fight the First Order with a planet-sized weapon that has huge defenses, I would assume they're gonna take like a large portion of their fleet to go fight a menacing enemy, right? Who has like their full strength.
That's true.
And maybe one can argue that the planet-sized weapon, when tested, destroyed a few planets with their fleets around it. I don't know. Destroyed the important places. But again, I think it was a little underwhelming, the size of a galactic, you know, force.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, maybe another argument could be that the First Order took over part of the galaxy, but then why didn't they explain that in the movie, kind of thing?
I see.
You know, just some things. Just some things that I hope they flesh out in the future movies. But as a standalone
I hope that
film,
happens for you.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But as a standalone film, I think the only thing Star Wars Episode 7 had going for it is the action. I will say the action was good, and the graphics were pretty good.
Agreed. Okay. Parallel. What do you think about the planets being boiled down to singular cities? In quotes, let's go find this person on a planet and happen to go to the same city.
I would have an issue with that, but I'm gonna argue for the movie this time, and I'm gonna say, what if those planets only had like one city? Like, that's like, we think of it as like, our perspective as humans on this Earth is like, okay, Earth has lots of different countries, and there's a lot of disunification with human beings, but
Yep.
with like a galactic sized community, there could probably afford to have one major huge city for that like solar system or something, where it's like all the resources are going into one city. So maybe something along those lines kind of happens. It's like just one huge city center, you know, for that planet, you know, and then it supplies like work and stuff for the surrounding solar system. So it's like you commute to that planet,
Yeah.
and then the other smaller planets that are habitable are like suburbs, maybe.
He says exactly. Who determines like a good planet and like a good location on a planet? You know what I mean?
Oh, we're getting into like some sciencey stuff here. So I think my understanding of a good planet is it's got to be in a certain zone away from whatever star it is. And depending on the star, like for us, we have a yellow sun, and the distance we are is perfect to not be too hot to like soak up all the water and liquid on the planet, but not. Did I say too far?
I think so.
Yeah, but anyways, it's not too close to get dried out, and it's not too far to get super cold and icy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing kind of with that is that, at least for human beings, does it have water? Because if it has water, it can sustain life. And for Earth, the water was the foundation of where all life began, and whatever theory you want to believe in and how life was created, you know, we basically came from water. So I think those are the two criteria: is distance from the star, and then does it have water?
Okay, so how about like genosis?
Genosis. Well, see, they're not human, so maybe
Oh,
that.
sure.
I mean, they could have different conditions, but I think maybe I kind of relate genosis to like desert creatures almost. It's like they have adapted over generations to be able to live in harsh conditions, like really
Mm-hmm.
dry weather and stuff. And who's to say? Maybe because the Genosians are like burrowing kind of creatures. It looks like they have lots of like mounds and kind of like
Yeah,
live sort of like in the ground. So maybe they started out like as like kind of underneath the
the
earth kind of
surface.
creatures. Yeah,
Yeah,
like subsurface creatures. And there could be like groundwater in there. Who knows? I haven't
yeah.
done a whole lot of.
You haven't dug that deep.
Yeah, I haven't dug that
So
deep into the subject, but I can only speculate.
going back to the planet like requirements,
Mhm.
Jake says Goldilocks zone.
Sure.
Not too cold, not too hot.
Yeah,
Just right.
just right.
Cool.
Hopefully, black chicken, that answers your question.
Hive mind.
I have mind.
Elaborate. As I type it out and say it at the same time.
So,
I
like the
guess
Genosians have a hive mind.
Genotions.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
because yeah, they're very
They
bug-like
are like
creatures.
buzzy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, then
but that's
how
another thing.
about
They
go
never
ahead.
showed a female Genosian,
Oh,
but
sexist.
hey,
Just kidding.
so it's like a king hive mind, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, how about the one with lava?
Lava. Mustafar.
So do they use that resource somehow?
What resource?
What is that? What is that place?
Mustafar.
I
Right?
know, I know the name, but like, why do they settle there?
Probably because they can use the thermal energy to run factories and stuff. I think that's like was the main droid hub there. They could use the thermal energy and kind of convert it into whatever they need it to be, run their systems. Try not to get too technical,
Yeah,
but the basic idea, the concept of using the heat to run their machines.
great.
But yeah, and I wasn't sure if it was going into like why isn't that planet like, or why is there living things on that planet? Was that a question, or like because I'm gonna say we never had evidence of a
No,
native species on that planet.
sure.
It seemed like they were very they just kind of colonized that area, I
Yeah.
guess, for lack of a better term, where they went there on a expedition and found it to be useful.
Let me catch up on these comments.
Oh, okay.
Genosis is like a bunch of bugs, like ants and bees. They have a queen for sure.
Okay.
And
They
then
just
about Mustafar, geothermal energy.
sure, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, that could be one way of saying it. It's all energy, just
yeah.
potato, how you want to say it and what form it comes in.
So how come can no they can't in the Star Wars universe you can't teleport, correct?
I don't think so. Uh, I have to I have to remember what's canon and what's not canon
Right.
now because that's what Episode 7 did. It threw out everything that wasn't in the movies. It's not canon. It's another upsetting thing. After reading the comics and doing a bunch of other sort of literature searching and reading up on the lore, it's just like, you know what, you just wasted your time because now that's not even canon. Doesn't even matter anymore. It's like, well, thanks, Disney, Star Wars. It's not canon. Okay, but anyways, that's where
we
we're off
could
that.
I could just leave, and this whole show could be this whole YouTube channel could be about you talking about Star Wars
No, that would not be very good
and
content.
your opinions. Let
No. We
me tell you what's wrong with it.
We can have a branch off channel. Have Stetsman's thoughts. Spicy
funny.
Stetson.
So spicy.
Yes, Stetson so spicy. S cubed. But anyways,
Well, anyways,
this is a very Star Wars centric episode. But hey, we talk about stuff.
oh, did you say Star Wars?
Millennium Falcon.
Oh. What's I got? Nothing.
I've got a few Star Wars things that are just laying around here somewhere.
Just a couple.
Just a couple things. You could probably see a lightsaber and then a calendar.
Buttes. So, there once was a burrito from Seguro's Taco Shop.
Okay. Trying to imagine this.
The man at the register asked, "Hot sauce?" And the reply was, "Yes." It was a dark red with black specks throughout, heavily chilized.
Chili last.
When we got home, one sec. we had the burrito with this sauce, and Stetson said, "Please, what'd you say on that fateful day?" Nothing. He didn't say anything.
I said, so spicy.
So much feedback. Okay, opinions on Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle's good. Yeah, I like Chipotle.
I like Chipotle.
I like money.
I get the bowls, veggie bowls or veggie burritos because they give you free guacamole.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, if you choose veggie, they give you free guacamole. That's what it's all about, the guacamole.
You could totally take advantage
That's my
of
life.
that. Like if you want like a chip dip, you could just get like that veggie burrito bowl and a side of chips, free guac.
Yeah.
Use that, man.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Easy.
Jeez, think of all the loopholes, man.
I feel it's convenient. Consistent. The burritos are large and kind of like my Subway sandwich the other day. They can't like contain what's supposed to be inside of it. It always explodes out.
All the
And it
ingredients.
just looks deformed.
That's okay. At least,
That's okay.
that's okay. That's okay. But I think do you like that? How it just kind of like pours out,
I don't
explodes
mind.
out of its skin.
I mean, it doesn't really explode. It's just like
It's bloated.
So packed.
Yeah, it's bloated.
It's bloated.
Yeah,
It's a bloated burrito.
it's like a fat baby. You just want to like munch on it.
Yeah, I almost applied to Chipotle, but reviews.
Reviews,
Yeah.
mixed reviews. What about how about this?
Chipotle versus authentic.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say Chipotle versus Qdoba, but Qdoba.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Qdoba is? Do they not have Qdoba on the West Coast?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's okay. You're not missing out. It's basically the same thing as Chipotle.
Oh.
No, it's not. it is. But I definitely choose authentic over Chipotle. I mean,
Any day.
Any day.
Any day.
Any day. Okay.
Any taco shop over Chipotle.
Yeah, I will say that. any taco shop, any taco shop. But again, sometimes it depends where you are too, because I've been to some places like that aren't like close to the border or like don't have like I don't know.
Like Florida.
Yeah, no, like in the Midwest or even where I am here, it's like it's hard to find good authentic Mexican food. Um, so sometimes, especially in like the small towns, it's like Chipotle is kind of all you got.
Oh,
And I mean it suffices, but they don't
is it the
serve
same?
taquitos, no taquitos, no chimichangas,
Mhm.
no enchiladas, none of that. They don't have any of that. It's like tacos, burritos, bowls.
Yeah,
That's it.
very like
And
you got three
quesadillas.
choices.
Yeah,
You
quesadillas.
got four choices.
4 choices. And then,
Hmm.
do you want guac with that? It's like, is it free? Nah.
So how's Mexican food in like Florida?
To be honest, I haven't been to a lot of Mexican places in Florida. And by the way, I'm not in Florida right now. I sometimes visit there because of family. But the one place I have gone to in Florida where I am, it was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But something I need to keep in mind for next time I go to Florida is, get some of that Mexican food. Find a local place.
So we have Taco Bell. I have a brief story. When my mother was pregnant with me, she told me that she ate at Taco Bell every day. So I assume that's why I'm addicted to Mexican food
Okay.
because it was cheap.
Are you addicted to cheap Mexican food, or is it just Mexican?
Just addicted to Mexican food.
Got
I will
it.
eat it every day.
Yeah.
I think it's in my genes, honestly.
Yeah, you got it. Is in your pocket, or it's just like
My Dickies.
yeah,
My work pants.
yeah. I was thinking, what was that word you used for like chiliized or something?
Yes,
We
it's
should
a
we should
chili-ized.
yeah we should remember that. Put it on a shirt. Chiliized.
Chili-ized.
Chiliized.
So with Taco Bell, it's cheap. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. Bean and
Yeah.
cheese. The bean and cheese, I don't like the onions in it,
Hmm.
but I eat it.
Okay.
And the quesadillas, okay.
I'm not a big fan of Taco Bell quesadillas. Not a big fan. I feel like it's very like the cheese is not cheese. It seems very like liquidy, kind of like it almost reminds me of diarrhea.
Maybe because they put like nacho cheese in there too.
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's like it's too liquidy for me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I haven't been to Taco
Their
Bell.
nachos. Oh,
Yeah, I haven't been to Taco Bell and gotten a quesadilla in a while, so maybe they've changed since I was a kid.
you've only been to established taco shops for quesadillas and Rubio's.
Rubio.
So we got 3 chains of Mexican.
Yes.
And the one that you said, so that's 4.
It's Cadoba.
So, rank them. Rubio's, Taco Bell, Chipotle,
okay.
Cadoba.
Okay, Chipotle, Cadoba, Rubio's, Taco Bell. I'm gonna say it really depends what I'm getting, but I'm gonna go with just overall. What's Gucci. I'm gonna say Chipotle.
Okay.
Just because I like a larger variety of things from them. All 4 of the variety.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Rubio's because I'm never gonna get over their quesadillas. Just plain cheese quesadilla, man. I love those things from Rubio's.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Qdoba because that's a good place just for general, I guess, simple foods again. And then Taco Bell because I really only like their tacos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's cheese and some sauce thing
and some sauce.
in their quesadilla.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
sauce. I don't want sauce in my quesadilla. I just want cheese and steak if that's what I asked for, or chicken. I just want what I asked for in that thing.
Do you like nachos?
Depends. I don't like melty sauce, like the liquid sauce. You know,
Yeah.
it has to be like
How
the.
about like dip from the store, and it's melty sauce. You make it yourself.
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
So you do like shredded cheese.
Yeah.
How do you
Has to
prepare
be-
your nachos? Microwave.
Well, I put chips,
Great.
and then I get a cheese grater.
Okay.
Put some of that, either like some jack cheese, a little bit if I have it, but usually I'll only have like cheddar. So I just grate some cheddar cheese over it. And if I think I got fancy one time, and I made some I made some ground turkey.
Nice.
Put that on there, and then I put some jalapenos, some jalapenos on there, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that was life for the moment. And then I moved
And-
on after John.
So tortilla chips. What's your favorite?
Oh, I always get. Well, for my nachos, I usually get the scoops Tostinos, I think,
Okay.
but it has to be whole wheat chips.
Oh.
Those are the best chips I've ever eaten. Like you don't need a dipping sauce or cheese or any like side condiment or any supplement to those chips. You could just eat those plain. Those
Didn't
are
we buy
good
those?
chips. We did, and they were good,
Yeah.
weren't they?
They were good.
They were good.
Admit that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can just eat them by themselves and they taste fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Damn.
But as a disclaimer, we're not promoting any of this stuff. It's just we like it.
These are opinions shared.
Yes.
All rights reserved. No copyright
Yeah.
infringement.
Copyright, trademark, whatever. I will say in engineering, we had to do for my classes, we had to do like patent searches because for our capstone projects, they had us do like while we were researching, doing literature search, literature search
Mhm.
for like topics we were interested in. They had us do like look for patents on things we had ideas on, and it turns out there's a lot of patents out there for a lot of interesting things.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was doing exoskeleton stuff, and there's a lot of patents for just like really simple components for that kind of thing. Like
Say fatness.
what?
Did you say fatness?
When? I don't think I did. No.
What do you say?
Patents.
Patents.
Patent. Yeah, patent pending. Patents.
He says, this is back to the chips. I don't know if it's delayed or something.
Okay,
No,
okay.
Vaughn's chips,
Black chicken.
Vaughn's chips.
I don't have a Vons out here. Up in Virginia.
Safeway.
There's no Vons here.
Yeah, Safeway.
Safeway. We don't have a
Same
Safeway
brand.
in this town. Yeah, no Safeway here.
Oh.
We got the Food Lion, we got some Kroger's, and we got Walmart.
You gotta try their homemade chips.
Which
or their
one?
kitchen-made chips.
Vons?
I don't know. Either of those.
Oh, okay.
Your local ones?
I think we have Great Value. That's the
Great Value.
store brand stuff. It's called Great Value.
I see.
It is a great value. I mean, pretty cheap stuff, and it's not like terrible. So on a college student budget, hey, it works.
I'm gonna message you.
Okay, are we at that time?
It's at that time.
It's at the time. It's at that time, folks. No watch.
We didn't practice this.
No, we didn't. All right. Well, we are about at our hour mark. Is that correct? You're keeping time there?
This is correct.
This is correct. So that's talking about stuff with So Spicy. Leave your comments and suggestions down below. And I guess we will see you next time, friends.
True. Bye-bye.